especially when you change your outer tie rods because they're wobbly and the boot's all worn out. And, you know, first break this nut loose. Yeah. And then you want to use some tool like this. This is a little $10 tool I got from Harbor Freight. And you stick it right in there. Let me get this in the bottom. Let me loosen this up a little bit. Oh, wrong way. Loosen that up. And get it in there. Get it in there the best you can. And use tools that aren't hammers for hammers. Alright, that might be good enough. It might be. Oh, well, definitely not. Alright. Oh, it just came right out. Whoa, okay. Oh, well. No, see? There you go. Alright, and here's where I'd consider this the fun part. Getting this off these threads. So, I'm going to go find some wrenches, grab this right here, loosen this up, back it up just a tiny bit. Should loosen this up. Maybe grab this with vice grips. Alright, so what I did to get this nut loose, put vice grips right here. There's like, I don't know, it's got different, it's got little edges on it, so you can put a wrench on it or whatever. Anyways, put the vice grip there. That way bind it against control arm. And then I used this wrench. And it was like the best option I had. I don't know, man, I had this. But I don't know, man, I just couldn't break it loose with this fucking thing. So I used this thing because it's got more weight to it. Put it on here. Hit it with my hand. Smack my fucking hand on something, I don't know. But got it off. Alright, now that I got that loose or whatever, you want to put it back to about where it was. About like, right, you know, like it touches a little less. Keep it there, because you're going to use that as a marker, as a reference for when you install the new one. To break this loose, what I'm going to do is put the vice grips right here. That way it binds against the car. I'm going to try to turn it a little bit, even though it's still in the hole right here. Just try to turn it, break it loose, see if I can. And what fits here, 14 millimeter on this car. Well, looks like a 13 would probably fit better, but 14 works. Hit that thing a little bit. Let's see what I got. Hammer. Alright, I feel it moving now. I feel something moving. Alright, get this off. Alright, so I guess I'm going to use this thing for everything. I don't know what it is and what it's not really a pipe wrench. I don't have the teeth on it. But it's useful for a lot of stuff. And thank my grandpa for it. And boom. It's loose. Alright, and just keep this right where it's at. Don't mess with this nut. And we're gonna unscrew this. Alright, and it's off, and you can see, it's bad. Yeah, it's not supposed to move around like that, and it's supposed to have a bushing around it, so the grease can't wash out of here. It's just not supposed to be like that. It's still okay, you know, it lasts a long time. Alright, so we get the new hardware. Comes with a different nut, comes with a castle nut. Castle nut, you need to torque it on to specified torque specifications to whatever your vehicle is. On this vehicle it's about 40 pounds. And just so you know, cotter pin doesn't have to be in the crown nut, you know. You torque this thing down and the cotter pin's kind of like a moot point, you know. Don't fucking worry about if it's in the crown or not. If you torque it down and it goes to here, it needs to be here, you know. You don't fucking loosen it to get the crown nut to fit in it or anything like that, you know. I think you get it. Alright, and you get this hardware. I don't know why the fuck you get a washer. I have no fucking idea. I don't know. The fucking OEM one that came off the car did not have a washer, you know, and I want to keep it exactly the same. Adding a washer would knock this off, and I'm gonna just use this old nut. It doesn't really matter. It comes with a new fucking nut, but you can use the old nut because these nuts don't get spun around or anything like that. They're not gonna get stripped out or anything, so it's perfectly fine to use the old nut. Alright, and you're just gonna screw this in. Well, first, let's match it up. Make sure it's exactly the same. And it looks the same pretty much. And it is the same length. They're the same length, that's what matters. Don't matter if these are the same. You know, still gonna reach in there. Let's see. Pretty much the same, you know. Good enough. These look better quality. It's a lot thicker right here. And it's way thinner right here, you know. So, whatever. And if I've seen correctly, these are the Moog. Keep that there. And screw this on. Screw it on. Screw it on. Alright. And it's back to about where it was. You know? Let's see. Yeah. Keep it about right there. Alright. One thing you don't want to do, you don't want to put no grease on this bolt that goes down into the hub, you know, this thing. You don't want to put no grease on that. Get the crown nut on there. And screw it down as tight as you can by hand anyway. And you can see it's pushing down on the rubber boot. Alright, and then you want to tighten this back down. Tighten it down to this. That way it puts pressure on it. This way none of this spins or anything. You just want to push as hard as you can. You know? Alright, should be good. We'll say that's about 50 pounds of torque right there. Alright, and we're going to check it, make sure it's at 40. Use the old torque wrench. Put it at 40. Where we at? 40 right there. Tighten this thing down. Make sure it's on tighten. And put it on the nut. There we go. We're at 40. I'm just gonna make sure a little bit more. Oh fuck. Alright. Make sure the cotter pin go in there. Cotter pin goes in the hole. Let's flip that upside down. Come on. Goes in the hole. Bend it. Boom. Other one. Bend it.